Last time out, we went and got ourselves a Ferrari. And no, I do not mean the car. I mean 18-year-old Tommaso Ferrari, the left back from Italy, is going to be an absolute beast. He wasn't the only signing, though, as we rounded off deadline day, signing Alejandro Francis, the 21-year-old with great potential. There's a theme. We're just signing players with great potential. We're going to continue to do that. That is now the Girona way, if it wasn't already. I think it was. And so far, this way seems to be serving us pretty well. We find ourselves in a race for Champions League football, where hopefully in this episode, we're going to break some ground between ourselves and Getafe, because we'll be playing them today, along with a load of other huge games. We've got another game against Atletico Madrid in there. There's some revenge. It's this rivalry that we have with Simeone, and I need to beat him as we start to push towards the final month of this first season with Girona. So strap yourselves in, grab yourselves a bev, as you already know. Smash the subscribe button and hit the like button if you go on to enjoy the video. Let's get into this one. Let's hopefully win plenty of games. Now, we can't really start this episode without talking about the loss that was Fran Perez in the last episode. He's out for another 4 weeks. He broke his little toe, and it is causing me so much pain. More pain than he will ever feel, because Fran Perez has been one of our best wingers this season, and with him currently out, we are using Asparilla. He has played pretty well so far, showing great potential, obviously, and continuing to improve. So the Colombian, for now, will be starting on the left-hand side. This is a huge opportunity for him, and hopefully we can get some good performances out of him in this episode. But for the first game of the episode, we're going to take on Mallorca, who are... they are bad. They are just a bad football team. So I am going to sim, and I'm going to hope that with the sim, you got to imagine, right? If we sim this one, this should be... I mean, this should be a win, right? How could this not be a win? This just should be a win, because this is an easy game. This is an easy game against Mallorca. The sim gods would not hurt me. They love me too much to hurt me. And that's why they go and gift me a 2-0 victory against Mallorca. Almeida with both goals. That's good to see. He'll come on at cam, will he? Because Oscar Bob actually came on at centre mid in behind Herrera. If it was me, I'd have played Almeida there. But the fact that he came on and bagged 2 goals, who cares? Keeps our run in the league going strong, but still just a point behind Getafe. And we've got Osasuna coming up as well. They're not miles behind us. Osasuna weirdly having a good season, but things have slipped off a little bit in recent episodes. 3 draws and 2 losses. So they've not won in the last 5 games, which will be very detrimental to them. And you can see 70 attack, 75 midfield, 77 defense. I don't know how they're a 4-star team. They've weirdly got Connor Chaplin in their squad as well. I don't know when this happened. Don't know how this happened. But apart from that, I don't really know the rest of the team. Now, for me, this is going to be a strong 11. Obviously, we're starting Ferrari in this one, though, giving the youngster game time. I'm going to continue to try and get the youngsters as much game time as this season continues to go on, because we've done that really well this season, and I'm going to need them to be good next year. I don't actually know what kind of budget we're going to be given, so the younger players being really good at football is key. What else is key as well is as we start to push towards the back end of the season, there's probably going to be one more episode after this one of this season. We need to pick up as many wins as possible. I actually really want top 4. I was saying at one point this year that just anywhere in Europe would be great for me. Nope, not anymore. I want top 4 because I feel like we've earned it at this stage. We've performed so well this season that I would be devastated if we missed out on top 4 now. Well, let's slide a good ball in behind. Tuta is there. He's equal to it. I'm really enjoying the signings that we brought in. When I look at the team we had at the start of this save, we've massively changed it, and we've changed it just for the better. Oh, here comes Osasuna. That needs to be a good block. There are a lot of bodies in the way. He smashes that one wide. Bit of a warning sign then from Osasuna. They've been slow out the traps here, but showing just there that they can cause problem. Yorkiemann holds the ball up, plays it inside. Ivan Martins. He waited too long. There's no way Cordova was onside there. I'm trying to find a breakaway, but they're playing a high line, and I'm really struggling just to find this ball in behind. He was miles off. Ana Martinez into Sagankov. Ooh, this is good play. This is good play. Into Luka. David Garcia got there. Oh, my God. That was important. Get it back into Sagankov. Out to Luka. To Asparilla. I'm finding spaces in the box, but not enough to exploit them. Although now I might have done Luka. I thought I was going to hit the back of the net. You think when he's in that position, that is hitting the back of the net Not this time round. We seem to have kicked it up a notch now. It's whipping a good ball here. Is that good ball in towards Daley Blind? Oh, that lands to Cordova. Oh, I thought that was good. Ivan Martins. Oh, I thought that was a perfectly timed tackle. But if he gives him anything beyond a yellow here, that is insane. I thought he got to the ball. Okay, fair enough. Nothing given. But we've taken it up a notch now. We're starting to put some pressure on. Cordova. Then up to Luka Jovic. Turns his man. I thought he turned his man. That could have been a really early goal into the second half. That would have been lovely. Martin. Oh, has he spotted a good ball into Jovic? He might have done. Luka couldn't get the ball over. I'm going to fire it back in towards Luka. And then I'm going to go for the second ball. It's just not coming over right now, boys. There's chances here, man. We're having them. But you're finding we just can't find the back of the net, man. Luka. Out wide there. Ferrari pulls it back in. Asperia into Cordova. Oh, great save from Mateus. Ivan. Into Sagankov. What can he do now? Sagankov finds space. Tries to whip it back in. It was perfect. I don't know what Luka Jovic was doing. We're creating the chances. We're not finding the back of the net, though. Asperia. Oh, is that good? That is good. Luka, get to it. Luka Jovic, of course. The man we needed comes through when we need him. Luka Jovic makes it 1-0 to Girona. What a signing Luka Jovic has been. Hand this man player of the season, top goal scorer of the season for Girona. Just give him it right now. He deserves it. No, I know it's only one goal, so I aren't getting carried away. We've got proper knackered players on the pitch, so we're going to make some adjustments, some subs. I'm not going to get too carried away, though. I think the subs we made are still very good players. We have terrible stamina now, so we're actually going to have to sit a little bit more, which might open the door for them. God, Daley Blind's just been so good this season. I don't know how we'd have gone this far without him. What a save from Gazaniga. He's another man who's been great this season. I don't know how we'd have done it without that man either. Gazaniga's been brilliant this year. Oh my God, have they made a huge mistake? They've made a huge mistake. Oh, has Luka got the legs? No, he doesn't. That is so infuriating. If he's a little less tired, that's a goal. And another massive win then for Girona. This one is a big one. Osasuna was so hard when we were having that good spell and we were starting to get tired. So I was getting worried that we weren't going to have the legs to do it. But they were very difficult to break down. But Luka Jovic, again, man, he's just a man. He's just the man in this team. And we managed to pick up a win here against a team that were trailing us for top 4. So this is huge. But the next game against Getafe, that's the biggest one, because I think we have a lot of winnable games left, if I'm honest with you, this season. But Getafe being right behind us the entire way has been huge. If we can just give ourselves a 3-point, I think it'd make it a 4-point advantage. Actually, that would be huge. Actually, it might actually be a bigger gap, because they are not performing well and they lost their last game. I say they're not performing well. They're 5th in the damn league. But they lost their last game. I can't believe how good Valencia are doing this season. As Sevilla at 20th. If that job comes up, would that be a way to spice up this save? Not that it needs spicing up. Now, Getafe have a good team. This is, in my opinion, they have a good team. I don't like the man they have on the right-hand side. It's annoying. But apart from that, this is a very good squad. Mata, Borja Moral, Adebayo up top. He was some they signed him, right? I think he's coming from Luton. They've got Nathaniel Klein on the team as well. This could be a difficult match. It's going to be a very strong 11 for us then for this game. Obviously, this is probably the biggest game of the episode. I'm actually a little bit nervous for this one. I genuinely am. This is going to be a really tough match. We've got a very strong 11 out there. I'm really enjoying Alejandro Francis. I'm so glad we signed him. He fits our system perfectly. So he's been a really good pickup. But I'm nervous because I just know how good they are. I just know they're really good. They're knocking on the door on a loss here. Oh, that opens things right up. Cordova. Oh, get it back into him. Cordova now. Oh, get to that, Luka. Nathaniel Klein got there instead. That is devastating. Cordova wants that one into Luka. Oh, I couldn't get off the shot. Let's find him some space in this game. You know what I mean? Let's get him in a good spot. Luka Jovic bags goals. He really does. This could be that spot. Luka Jovic. Sure. What a move from the goalkeeper to come out. He had to come out in that situation, and he did it perfectly. I'm going to go along with this. That's actually a really good long ball. And are they going to end up making something out of this? I hope not. Benjamin Ural. Oh, Francis. Great defending. They're playing on the edge here. It's a Sagankov. Going to pull it back. Oh, Cordova, surely. Oh, what the hell are Getafe doing? They're throwing this one away and their Champions League hopes away. Cordova's going to make it 1-0 Girona, and it's really, really sloppy from the Getafe back line. Do I care? No. We capitalise from that. This is great. Sagankov wins it back, and I didn't know what to do, whether to shoot or pass. The pass made most sense. And once again, it's the freebie Sebastian Cordova bagging another goal. I think that's his 6th of the season. It might even be his 7th. So Cordova coming in as a free transfer was a huge bit of business for us. As we enter the second half, I just feel like if we could keep this up, we've kind of kept Getafe quiet. Best defense in the league, remember, lads, this season. But we kind of kept them quiet now. So I actually think if we could keep this up going into the second half, that's it. We win this game. Oh, Luka Jovic has stolen it. This would be massive. Luka Jovic, this time he has the energy to go through. And he has to finish that at 2-0. That's his game over. And that'll be his game over. Mijovic going to come on now. Make some substitutions. Freshen up the legs. But that was such a big opportunity for us to get that goal there. Oh, that would have been huge. I'm so disappointed because a lot of this game has come down to Getafe making mistakes, and they made another massive one there that could have led to a goal. Mijovic wants that over the top. It's Cordova. Lovely. Oh, what a save. Get it back, Sagankov. Ah, it was a poor ball back across. But Cordova could have made that too as well. Those are two very good opportunities not taken, and it does start to worry me that if Getafe get the correct break, we have a man down on the ball. Well, man down off the ball there. But if they get the correct break, we could be in trouble. That is a good ball over to Mijovic, but he's got 0 help. Oh, he might not need help. He steals the ball back again. Oh, that's a good save. Let's just see who was down off the ball. It's David Lopez. That is not good news. Daily Blink could come on. Him and Francis can swap around because Francis is right-footed. That's not an ideal scenario for me. Sagankov's knackered. Armenia's going to come on as well. This is costly, but at least it's come after that window where we actually signed more centre-backs. Imagine if we were still in the position that we were in before. Get to that. We can never win these balls, and it's driving me insane. But what can we do here now? Herrera waited. Asperilla. I just don't have any room, do I? There's no room in. Well, I don't quite know how this finished 1-0. I don't know how we didn't bag another, but do I care? I don't. At this stage of the season, if you could pick up the 3 points is the only thing that matters, especially against Getafe. That's going to give us what? We had a 4-point gap, so 7 points is going to be huge for us to have such a big gap now. So, I mean, that's huge. That's massive, honestly. This game is probably going to be one of the more pivotal games of our season. We have some bad news, though. There's some training injuries. David Lopez was out for 6 days. That's not too bad, but Mateus Nunes pulled 5. Obviously, it's Mateus Nunes. The guy's got injury problems. It's 2 weeks, which isn't too long. And we've got a plethora of central midfielders right now. I'm going to tell you as well, none of the scout reports I've got. I sent the youth scout out this year. I don't know how it works on the mod, but none of them have been good. We haven't had anyone decent back. Real Betis next in the league then, and they have Hulk and Fekir back in the team. Obviously, Fekir couldn't play last time, and Hulk was on the bench. I can't believe they have Hulk. But when I actually look at this team, this isn't a bad team. I expect them to be better next year. They've got Pablo Fornals as well, who I don't mind. I actually quite like him. Isco in the team. This could be a very difficult one for us. But I still expect, regardless of the sim, that we have a decent performance. Wow, Hulk tore me a new one. He got a brace. Did he actually get a hat-trick? Hulk got a hat-trick. Mark Rocker scored for them as well, but I can't believe we managed to make it 2-2, and then Hulk in the 65th and the 78th minute just went, nah, not having that, boys. That's a frustrating result. That brings us into this massive game against Atletico Madrid then, needing something from it. Just some level of points. The big news is Fran Perez is back on the left-hand side. Now, if you don't already know, at this stage, this is my biggest rival. Diego Simeone and Atletico Madrid. Man, do I hate the way they play football. And it really grates on me the fact that Griezmann got sent off last time out. And look at that. That's not a friendly chat. That is not a friendly chat. We're a top 4 side now, Atletico. Just remember that. We're going to be here to stay for years to come. And this, hopefully, will be a victory on their ground. They beat us on ours. I just need the best out of the boys in this one. We're locked in. We're switched on. We're focused. Let's try and get a victory here. They are so difficult when they break. But I ain't going to let them break on me. I just ain't going to let them break. I'm just going to force them into bad decisions. And we're going to win this like 5 or 6-0. Or at least 1-0. That seems to be the scoreline we like the most. No Reynildo today for them is making me happy, though. He was a thorn in my ass last time we played them. So him not being on the pitch there is huge. And us having Fran Perez back, who could play passes like that into Victor Sagankov. Martin! Oh, I thought that was the moment. In my brain, that was 1-0. Like, in my brain, that was definitely 1-0. But, unfortunately, it wasn't. Oh, go on then. Why not? Why not? Luka Jovic is off. Ah, he's off, boys. It ain't gonna count, but it was a really tidy finish. All right, love, we get it. We get it. He's offside. No need to remind me. He's off by a lot, let's be honest. I don't even know why I thought for a second he was off. But a warning sign for Atletico Madrid and Simeone. Sit back in this game. See what happens. Now, we started this game hot. That's a ball. What a pass that is. That's a ball again. Oh, he got in the way. Great defending. It's Jimenez. He stood in the way of Luka Jovic there. That was unfair. Well, man, they've come crashing in on Ivan Martins. They love a red card. This is a feisty affair. Come on, referee. Get the red out. It's a yellow. Okay, never mind. I thought we was going for another red. There's 2 yellows in this as well, though. We've got a defender on a yellow horse. Honestly, this is our rivalry game. I hate the way they play football, and we now hate each other. That's just the way this game's gone. Atletico throw in. Samuel Leno. Great tackle. Great tackle. And then Gazzaniga just holds it. Honestly, defensively, we look pretty good right now. Ooh, that's a poor tackle from DePaul now. What's going to be given for this one? I can't believe it. It's just bad tackle after bad tackle now. Flying in from both sides. This is going to be another yellow. There's a big group of players on yellow cards. I can sense that there could be another red card coming in this game. Sagankov wants to get that one in. He does. Luka Jovic! Oh, it's just beyond the post. Oh, that was the moment for the big man. 1 half of football down, and I don't know how there wasn't a goal. There was good moments for us, not for them. They nearly had a red card as well. I don't know how they haven't had a red card. But going into the second half, I feel much better than the last time we played them. There's got to be a chance coming for us. There's got to be a better chance than what we've had. We haven't really had anything crazy yet. We'll get that ball down to him. Get that ball down to him. Fire that one back across. Cross again. And then into Fran Perez for the screamer. Oh, he's hit the crossbar and Luka got the second ball. How has this not gone in? This is struck so well from Fran Perez coming back into the team. This would have been goal of the season. How close is it? Oh my God. It just dips. Just a touch. If this just dips a tiny bit from this position here, it looks like it might be going to dip down, but it doesn't. It just hits the bar. That's devastating. I don't know if we'll get much closer than that one right there. That's just, honestly, I can't believe that didn't go in. Oh, Almeida now. What can I... Oh, never mind. Is that Cordova? Does he score it? I don't know. I don't think so. I mean, that's unfair to Almeida. Oh, I can't believe how well we played in this, but without a goal, I know what that man Simeone is going to do to me again. Oh, they've played a really good ball in behind. Samuel, Morata. This is what they do. As the game goes on, we're getting more tired and there's more gaps for them. So it's getting really nervy now because we've had the chances. We didn't score them. I'm not sure we get more chances. Perez. That ball through. That's a foul. That's a red card. Rodrigo de Paul's going to be sent off right at the end of this match. Second yellow card. I'm going to chuck a ton of subs at this. I'm going to throw a load of bodies on. And I'm going to see if we could do something wild here. Ferrari knocked it over. It was a poor ball over. Can I win the second? I can't. Okay. I'm just going to be calm now and try and find a breakthrough. Is that a good ball on? It might be. Oh, it's not. This is going to be tough. I already know. Oh, they've given me space with Oscar Bob. Can I pull a ball across? I can't. Reynildo's come on. He's too good for me. Oh, that's a big mistake. What's been given here? That was a huge mistake for us. But the full-time whistle blows. We just couldn't do anything in this game. God damn it. I can't believe we didn't score. I hate Atletico Madrid. But a point is better than a loss, at least. Now, luckily for me, Getafe's run of form hasn't been good, though. So that point there and that defeat actually hasn't allowed them to really close the gap. We're still in a pretty healthy position here in the league. But that position might not stay healthy. We are in a terrible run of form at the minute. As we come up against Cadiz, they had a man sent off as well, by the way. It was 1-1 when they have the man sent off, and they scored 2 late goals in the 78th and 73rd minute. We could do nothing to give us a defeat. We've had a few games this season against weaker opposition where that's been the case. That was a game in hand for us. That was a chance to keep mounting our offense. And unfortunately for me, we couldn't do it. And honestly, there's been a similar case all season. We are in a poor run, right? Because we lose to Real Betis, we draw with Atletico, and then we lose to Cadiz. So Las Palmas now is a huge game, and then we head into the final month of the season. Like, Las Palmas, we need to get the good sim result. There's not really an excuse here why we shouldn't get a good one, and we do. Mateus Nunes, Victor Sigankov, and Victor Sigankov with a brace. We absolutely dominate Las Palmas, which gives us a 3-0 victory here at the end of this episode. That is absolutely big time. Boy, did we need that. So that sees us with 1 month to go of this season on 56 points. Getafe could still catch us. That is the big thing with this. We could still be caught, so we need to be super focused. We are still the best defensive team in the league, but it's only by a goal. And in terms of goals being scored, we are way down there. 38 goals. Is anybody on our level? Wow, we're at the level of Sevilla. We've just been very defensively sound this season, and that's kind of just carried me through the year. But 4th place is where we sit going into the final episode. And hopefully for us, we'll be able to maintain 4th place by the end of the next episode. What we think, boys? Do we have Champions League football next season? Or is it going to be too difficult to achieve? I'm hoping we do, and I'm hoping the budget reflects it, because boy, do we need a good budget if we're going to have another good season. I can't believe how this is shaped up. I really enjoyed this first season of the Realism mod. I hope you guys have as well. I'm looking forward to the season finale next time. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you very much for watching, boys. I'll see you for the next episode.